Hello. Oh, that was really laggy. Hold on. How are we doing? Test, test. Happy Saturday. It's not Friday. Happy Saturday. Are we good for the output? I might have to check in a second. That was very jittery for me on my end. Happy Saturday, everyone. I hope you're having a good day so far. It's been nice and chill for me. Hold on, making sure I have everything open on the back end that I want. Output is good on YouTube and output is all over the place on Twitch. So I guess I'll just watch my internet and we'll see how it's going. I was talking to my housemate, also live streams, more kind of in the Dark Souls side of things, and we've been having some weird internet stuff. If you recall, a couple of weeks ago, I couldn't stream more than an hour because my whole thing just kept dropping and making new VODs on Twitch, and like it was like starting over. It was very weird. And it seems to be weird still. I have to assume that it is our neighborhood and not necessarily our house. They've been doing so much construction and stuff everywhere around us lately, so I can't help but wonder, like, maybe the services are just a little bit weird right now, if they're doing any work on anything that we don't know about. I'm not sure, but I digress. We'll just keep an eye on it. We'll make sure it all looks okay. So oh yeah, I guess it's Saturday. Usually I stream on Fridays. Oh my gosh, I wasn't live yesterday. My parents moved, and I love them to death, but they never really asked me or Krish for help with moving in advance at all. They were just kind of like, oh no, like it's fine, we got it, we hired movers, it'll be great. And then my dad calls me at like noon and is like, your mom's really stressed, can you please come help us move? So I did reschedule to today, but I thought today would be better anyways, because I want to do a longer stream today. And so I'm very excited because we have our InZOI update. The InZOI update. I will say I spoiled it a bit for myself. I have looked. I did kind of fan around. I wanted to see just in advance what had changed and what had gotten better, or like what new objects we have, what new clothing, hairstyles, things with the characters that we have. If you know, I don't really stream the actual like gameplay aspect of InZOI. I'm a builder. I do most of the build stuff. Holy, one sec, this song's really loud in my ears. But there's a huge array of new items for building that they introduced, specifically more, I guess, in the realm of like furniture and cabinets. I actually, was there architectural stuff? Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know, maybe a couple new windows. I can't quite recall, but I'm really excited for all the new cabinets. And it looks like we got a couple islands / bar seating or whatever, which is so funny because last stream we were humming and hawing about the specific design that we wanted for our island because they didn't really have more than 2 options for it, and we kept going back and forth. So for the mod kit stuff too, I did kind of dive into that as well. I took one quick look. I gotta be real. It's really confusing. It's very confusing. I think that knowing Blender will help a lot, first and foremost, and then I understand it from like a theoretical perspective. You're essentially swapping one mesh out for another and then controlling just some parameters pertaining to that, like how the functionality of it works in the game. I get it in theory. I think what I need to actually do it for it to stay in my head, and I'm still kind of at the point where I'm figuring out. I'm specifically at the point where I'm learning about like textures and stuff with Blender, and I guess like FBX, is that the style of the file format, I think, of the 3D models that you need. So I'm taking the time to learn about that right now. Fortunately, I guess in my case, when it comes to the mod kit stuff, I'm not very interested in furniture personally. I don't really have a lot of interest in building furniture, making furniture, modding furniture. But in the September, like in the game map, I guess, in September, they're introducing the ability to mod architectural elements like doors, windows, columns, that kind of stuff. That's where I'm really going to get into it. Or if they give us the ability to mod cabinets or like custom cabinetry, uppers, kitchens, things like that, I'll jump into that too. So right now it's very furniture heavy, which I think is good because it'll kind of give me time to focus on the learning side of it. I have quite a few new followers just from some InZOI tutorials that I have been making kind of in the first like week or 2 that it initially launched as a game. I'm not really sure, like I'd like to keep making tutorials, but to be honest, in the realm of build tutorials, I don't feel like much has changed with this new update yet. However, oh my gosh, I want to show this though. I'm really excited because, wait, there we go. The one thing that they did fix that I'm very happy about is scaling of textures. So if you've kept up with me, you know one of my side quests, one of my missions with InZOI is to figure out texture mapping on walls specifically, so that we can do really cool custom textures, basically. Like, and I'm specifically looking at it from the angle of like, what's the term? Trims, wainscoting, chair rails, all of that stuff. So in one of the previous hotfixes, the scaling broke. My texture map size broke and it didn't work. I've spent a long time working out, or I had spent a lot of time working out what I perceived to be the exact height of the walls in InZOI. And then that hotfix came out, broke everything. Well, it seems like they've corrected it. So here, I'm just trying to find a texture where I know, here, like one of these guys. So I'm really elated about this because it seems like we're moving back in the right direction. Hold on, let's hope that this actually fits. There we go. So my texture fits on walls again. This is great. This is good news. I'm so excited about this because my shadows aren't fixed, but I think we figured out that's a me issue in my graphics card or something on my end. I don't think that's an InZOI issue as much, but I'm really excited that at least the scaling is right again, because I'm thinking I will share some of the textures that I've made. The origin point of the textures is still not resolved, meaning that if I added a second story to this build and I tried to use this same texture, it wouldn't line up with the walls correctly because the origin point seems to be based on the overall lot rather than the specific level point, which I'm sure it's going to get resolved eventually. I'm sure it's going to get resolved at some point. So cross our fingers for that sooner rather than later, because I want to just start blasting custom textures out for everyone to use. I really do. They're really fun to make, but I just want to make sure that they actually work for everyone before I start sharing them and we make them. Now, I guess that's kind of my thoughts at this point pertaining to the latest updates. I can't speak to a lot of the actual gameplay items because I literally don't really play the game, to be honest. I mostly just build. So I did try to put in, I'm learning. I put in a couple hours of just like regular gameplay with my own Zoi just to start to get a feel for like the actual mechanics of it and stuff. Because it does help with the building side as well too. I feel like understanding how Zois move, understanding how Zois interact, I think is really helpful with the actual building side of things. It's kind of like with Sims, right? Like you kind of know how the game mechanics in Sims work, so then you start making sense like, oh, if you place this thing this way, they might have a hard time actually like accessing the chair to sit down in it. You know what I mean? So that's kind of, I was like, oh, I should figure it out. I should figure it out. It does say that there's a build mode update though here. In what way? Oh, it's probably all the stuff that we got. Actually, yeah, so, okay. Here's our summary, I guess, of everything that we got, which I'm really excited about. I guess we did get windows and we did get some more sliding doors. So that's really cool. I gotta be real, these windows are quite plain though, so like they're nice, but I actually am surprised that this wasn't implemented earlier considering they're just solid panes of glass. But it's fine. I am really excited about the bedroom updates though. Like this bed right here, I'm so freaking excited about this. I placed it and I think it'll be perfect for our farmhouse build that we're gonna get to in a bit here. Even just like the little canopy one I think is so cute. I'm so excited. Actually, it's nice seeing these all laid out. I haven't really gone to scroll through everything yet. But the living room having another, is this a poof? A round coffee table option? So good. But this is what I was the most excited about. Look at all the cabinets and the hood ranges. There's just so many more options now. I'm stoked. And it looks like did they introduce a couple different styles? Because I feel like I remember these two. I feel like this farmhouse style was here before and we were already kind of starting to build with it. But even just having the like decorative glass on here, I think it's so cute. It's so cute. Being able to change the color. Like I'm not a fan of the colors, but I think that the new additions are great. What is this? This is the hood range too. It's very angular looking. For the bathroom, it's nice seeing that we have just like a wall shower with no glass. This tub I'm kind of meh about, but this I'm really stoked on. We got the canopies, a bajillion rugs, oh, all these objects. I did start doing some decorating in my personal Zoi gameplay, and I've gone through, I think, what is everything new in regards to like the lights and stuff like that, like string lights. Get out of here. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So it's great because this came just in time for our 1750s barn renovation, which we are in the process of continuing. I think last stream we figured out the layout, and this stream we are actually gonna start decorating. So I'm really excited about this. If you haven't been to the stream before, hello, we're happy to have you. My name's Angorabuilds. I'm an architectural technologist based out of Western Canada, and I model buildings in 3D for a living, but I also stream about home design on Twitch and YouTube, so hello from both platforms. I guess quick disclaimer before we get going today, no one's chatted today actually. Usually I'm on Fridays, so no one's here yet, but my chat bubbles are only linked to my Twitch. So if you're watching from YouTube, I do see you. It is easier if you can chat from Twitch though, because then everybody can see what you're saying. But I'm not ignoring you. I won't ignore you, I promise. So stay whatever platform you are the most comfortable on, especially because I know, like, let's be real, YouTube does have a better viewing experience for live streams. I'ma say it. You gotta be real up front. So we are working on this 1750s barn conversion. I'll open the file and then we'll jump to the actual photo of it. So this is a real house that we had reconstructed from Zillow Gone Wild. It's I think it's Pennsylvania. It's a barn that was converted, like a old barn that was converted into a house. I'll show you the outside now because we have done a couple improvements on the exterior, but this is what it used to look like. And I thought this would be a really good candidate in InZOI. I mean, the inside obviously has a lot to be desired. It's not a pretty house at all. But when we're recreating these houses in Zillow, I recreate them with the intention of renovating them after. So I felt like this was a good canvas to start with. I think it'll be really fun to turn this into a much nicer, like, there's potential for this. It just wasn't executed in this, like, in this exact iteration of the interior. So we can do a much better job with this. I'm already excited from the outside angle where it's going. I'm really sad that we can't do vaulted ceilings in InZOI yet though, because I was really hoping that we could when we originally picked this, because this ceiling is stunning. I think there's another photo angle of it here. Like, incredible, so beautiful. Unfortunately, we couldn't do this, so we have a flat tongue and groove roof. Unfortunately, we'll show where we're at in the game in a second. But this house was very weird. We've been speculating what kind of homeowners these were, because the floors are all painted plywood, but then they have these really gorgeous, expensive rugs everywhere. So I have to wonder, I'm like, is it just priorities? I have so many questions. You could see it's livable. I'll say that. It's not the pinnacle of interior design impressiveness, I guess. But now we're kind of on the exterior photos. So this house, as it looks now, is on my canvas. Anybody can download it and renovate it. I actually would love if you downloaded it and renovated it, because I think it'd be really cool to see how we all approach this differently, or different design styles, different ideas for better layouts and stuff like that. So my canvas name is just Angorabuilds, same as my YouTube handle. So hold on, I want a good exterior photo. This is our outside here, and this is where we landed at it last stream. Oh gosh, I'll do the whole thing up. Boop. This is where we're at. We did a whole exterior reno last time. I'm really excited about it. The one thing that we did get rid of, and I will acknowledge, I don't know if it's weird yet, but we got rid of this weird front deck situation. It was kind of weird with the grading in this lot, because it slopes downwards like 3 stories almost to the main level down the back. Unfortunately in InZOI you can only build flat, so we did what we could. Oh, but we didn't get the whole exterior done. I gotta admit that. So we did the whole front. Added some shutters, some better windows, I think some more, I guess, like, I don't want to say historically accurate windows, but just some windows that nod to the character of what we're working with a little bit more. And I do remember now where we ended last stream was try to figure out what the heck we do with this back extension. And I deleted the roof, because you'll see in the photos, this back extension is obviously the lowest of efforts in terms of, here we go. It's like this ugly yellow vinyl siding, and it's just straight across. So not the most complicated of build outs, but a little tricky, I guess, in what we want to do to make it look good. Now that we're looking at it here. And I'm kind of wondering, like, I'll see you're looking in the tiny one. I'm looking at it in close here. I'm kind of wondering, like, do we say we go stucco or like plaster and just pull the accent that we did off the front into the back? I'm not sure yet. Let's take a peek, because so far we have gotten rid of, whoops. So far we have gotten rid of the shaker style off of the front. I just feel like, I don't know, the shaker style didn't really feel as authentic. I like we're going a little bit more like English style farmhouse with this, I would say. So the shaker style just felt a little out of place. But now I'm kind of wondering, see, we need the eyedropper tool to work, because if we take this plaster, which I probably have to save the color of again, I'll put it here. We could just carry it around the backside. The one thing that oh, yeah, so the reason why I would rather work with InZOI's own textures is just because any custom textures that I do creates the weird shadow issue, and then it looks really dingy, not very nice. So I think maybe if we just, you know, start with we go rough paint, plain paint. Which one has the, like, the actual, yeah, like almost like the plastery underlay? Why does the rough paint have almost like a tile effect on it? I don't understand. Well, like, we'll just see. I'm doing this like only a bit of the way. I don't know if I want to do the whole thing. Bottom? Or do we like the wood accents? I think I'm not, what I want to do is break up this transition somehow. I don't know if we just throw some columns on the outside. Like, the other side has the chimney build outs. And I guess if we wanted to think about it, we could literally just mirror it and do the exact same thing. I also believe I've removed some windows already. Whoops. I know I'm doing this the most tedious way possible, but I'm literally just like trying to get a feel for it. I think we need a roof back though. So I grab one. Maybe we go from the other way. I will say this roof... Oh, here we go. This roof placement tool isn't exactly my cup of tea. One more. Go here. See, and I want this to, like... The last time when we built this in the original configuration, the roof wouldn't disappear when we jumped down levels. And I don't really like that. See? It still doesn't. So I guess it doesn't really matter what we do. Ugh. It bothers me. It really does. So I mean, I guess if that's the case, then we'll just do whatever we want. I mean, what are the chances that a different kind of roof actually disappears though? Like, maybe we just change the whole roof design? Because to be honest, it's a little annoying. It is. I'll try a different one though. Just to see. Just to see. Like, and maybe I won't go all the way over because I want to know if it's the vicinity to this one or something. Hold on. See, this disappears. So maybe it's like the size of the other one? Hold on. At what point does it not disappear though? Now we're touching. I don't know if I like it, but if it's the... See, no. Oh, it must be the vicinity to this roof somehow. InZOI, why are you like this? Why is it like this? Just for science, I'll try a couple different options just to see. It won't even let me? Bruh. Oh, it lets me do it a bit. Not all the way. There we go. And then... Oh, please. Please. Ah. No. Okay, so I think we have to exist with the roof being like this. Unfortunately. So, with that in mind, I guess... Do we just go back to the half gable? Like, we really truly only have so many options, you know? Like, I can't help but just wonder if this looks a little weird. I'm not sold. I'm not sold. I don't know. I feel like I need to see photos. I need to see photos of other English farmhouses because I'm sure someone's put an extension on one before, right? But I do think that here, yeah, kind of like this. Come on, algorithm. See, I don't know if they're gonna have extensions off the back as much. A lot of them are like shorter and off to the side. You know? You know? Like this. On both sides. Nothing on the back. See, and here's a hip. I'm just looking at if any of the extensions on these references have the single gable. Wait, the half gable, you know? It is probably the easiest though. All the other styles of roof would just be so much harder. No, I think I'm gonna stick with the same style of roof that was there. Unfortunately, we'll just change the actual finishes of it, and go from there. Nope. Wonder if I can go a little bit lower. But then a little bit out. Like, at what point does it dive in with the... This is so close. Do we see the hole? Is the gap a bother? Do we just pretend it doesn't exist? Potentially, potentially. Like, at least here it's kind of covered by this like little chimney guy, right? Whereas, you know, back here it's a little bit, let's just carry on. We'll just carry on. I'm going to protest for a eyedropper tool between roof types. So hard. Hold on, we'll add this. Because, like, I think this is one of my biggest gripes, is just trying to manually align the finishes from one thing to another if you can't use the eyedropper tool. So, like, here, it's wood shingles, but I have to use this. There we go. And, oh, I don't even know what the scale of the other one is. Pattern scale 68. Hello? Did that even... Oh, I'm doing it in the wrong thing. That's fine. Like this. Wait, why is it so much off? Are we eyeballing it? I think we're eyeballing it. It's like... Oh. Wait, so we can't even... Wait, so we can't even shrink this to the same size at all. These are so off. And I've scaled this down to 0. Okay. Well, okay, we could just change the roof type up entirely. Thatched roof, anyone? Full authentic farmhouse? Full authentic farmhouse, English farmhouse set? No, I think realistically what I'm leaning towards doing more is a... Actually, the tiled one isn't so bad. I'm leaning towards metal corrugated. Or like the metal... I don't know if corrugated is the right word. I guess just a metal roof. I can't believe that I have my pattern scale at 0 and even these other shingles do not even come close to the size of these first ones. I mean, I guess it's like kind of fair that we have to do a different roof type if we're thinking of it as an extension. Wouldn't match maybe entirely as a 1-for-1 per se, or it doesn't have to. It gives it more of the illusion of an extension. But what I'm thinking, how about we try to find a metal roof texture that I said I wasn't going to use custom textures to avoid the ugly shadows that I have, but I think I would prefer it. I think I would prefer it. If we just go try, I'm sure there's a metal texture on SketchUp Texture Club. There has to be a metal roof for sure, surely. Oops. We'll see what we get. So for those that haven't seen this yet, this is SketchUp Textures Club. This is a really great free website for getting seamless textures that you can upload to InZOI and they will look nice. The JPEGs are like the, is it albedo is free. Just like the image is free, but if you wanted any like of the underlying maps, you need to pay, but that is fine because we don't have the ability to even import that into InZOI at this time. So I'm thinking of just a dark one like this, honestly. Just like a simple... Actually, is this even... No, I'm thinking of the ones that are not corrugated per se, but they almost have like strip panels. Alternatively, we could also try to just pick a nice texture that would look good on both roofs, and then maybe they'll scale the same on both. Oh, this is the style that I was thinking of. Simple Sim, hello! How's it going? Yeah, I'm thinking this style. I'm just a little bothered because they don't have like a charcoal one. How are you doing? Have you seen the new massive update? I have. Yes, I have dabbled. I have looked around. I haven't checked like from the gameplay side because I don't really gameplay that much. So I know that there was some behavioral things that have changed. Sorry, I'm trying to find a color that I want at the same time. Like, I just don't know if any of the brown ones. I'm picturing more of a gray. Oh yeah, these ones are nice too. But yeah, no, I think it's really exciting. I'm excited for all the build stuff that we got. I'm gonna try this one. Do I have to log in? No, I don't. Perfect. I'm just gonna download this guy. Yeah, super excited. Like so many cabinets. So I'm elated about that. I think that's awesome. Let me just save this and put this in my project folder. Have you tried playing in it though? And cheat codes too? Oh, right. Yes, there was cheat codes as well. Do we know which cheat codes specifically are in the game? Because I know there's like the infinite money one, but that's the only one that I'm familiar with. Oh, they're on their site? Okay, I'll have to check. I'll have to check after because I'm not familiar. Where's my textures folder though? I'm lost. This be in roofing. Oh, I have some corrugated roofs already. Ooh, maybe I should have just checked in my own folder. I did? How is it? They've been listed also? Nice. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to take a peek. Here we go. Okay, we're extracted. So now I'll just load this guy in. And we'll go back to this guy. And roofing. See how this darker one looks. Boop. Oh, this is quite dark. maybe not. Hold on. I can't even see this. This is like, oh, it looks so flat too. I don't know. I don't know. They have a section for the different one. I was sorting about my graphics. Oh yeah, are you able to play the game? Is that the problem I had about it being a bit grainy? Can you play it like comfortably now, or is it still a little bit difficult? Actually, did they optimize the game a little bit too to make it a little bit easier on the graphics side? I know that's something they're definitely going to have to work out, I think. Everything and turn down the brightness. Okay, I think it's just the lighting. I don't notice it when we do custom stuff on vertical walls as much, but I kind of hate the custom textures on... See, even this kind of looks a little flat. It's a little better, but yeah, my computer gets really hot and heats up. Damn, I hope that it gets there. I remember Sims 4 doing that, or was it Sims 4? No, it was Sims 3. I remember Sims 3 specifically almost breaking my computer anytime I tried to play it. Honestly, I might just go with the slate roof. None of these are really that realistic looking though, now that we're kind of... Like, I thought InZOI had some of, I guess, like the PBR parametrics with their own textures, but it looks like they don't. I'm gonna try, here, I'll try loading one more texture of mine and we'll see, because I have a gray metal roof. But this one, no, see, I don't think I like the color of this one. That's the problem, it's annoying, to be honest. Are you trying to do normal gameplay too? One more. Charlie, one more. This one's just like a little bit more... Just... Well, if it's a different time of day, it's like less noticeable, but I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm leaning towards the slate one, maybe. I'm kind of worried I'm just overthinking it at this point now, but like this is probably fine. I go straight back to Euro Truck Simulator too because of how hot my comp gets. Not sure if I want to risk it. I was, but I'm thinking of waiting, to be honest. No, that's totally fair. And again, it's like still early access. Until this game improves on it, I'm thinking. Well, and also we got the trailer for Paralives, and that's early access in December, which I'm gonna wager is not gonna be as intense as InZOI is. So I think that'll be a really fun one too. I'm so stoked to try it. I don't know if I'm sold on the siding. Yeah, exactly. Did you see the trailer for it? For Paralyzed when it got released? Okay, hold on. I want this. What is this? Is it a paint? Is it a... I'm so looking forward for that grid list too. Hold on. Is this a custom texture? Did I upload my own custom texture for this? Because... I don't remember doing that. I don't remember. You'll be able to build your house on that Paralyzed? Yes! Yeah, the building looks really cool. And I do really love the style of the graphics. I know that they're a little bit more animated, kind of, but I think that is a really cool aspect of it. I'm also hoping that because they went with the less realistic and more animated angle that it's less challenging, I guess, from a game dev perspective for adding things and fixing things. My dog is freaking out. 1 second. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. We got packages delivered that I didn't expect. Game capture, this is what we're working on. I'm trying to figure out what the heck this finish was. See, yeah, no, I can't even... Was it a stucco? Did I import my own texture? Hold on, I'm looking up right now in my own textures folders if I have a stucco one saved anywhere, but I don't think I do. I don't see it, so that means it's... But doesn't it highlight what it was when you click on it? Do you play any simulators also, like trucking sims? No, I don't. I do not. No, if I play other games in my free time, it's usually other sandbox stuff. My default go-to is Minecraft, to be honest. I just have my own private cozy forever world that I don't get a lot of free time for gaming, to be honest, which is actually why I started streaming, because I almost need to like pencil it into a schedule to do it. But occasionally, very occasionally, I will get some free time, and that usually goes to my cozy Minecraft world. I don't know what this was. Undo. I want to copy it so bad. What a bummer. I mean, I guess it would be kind of weird though if it was the same finish that continued the whole way over. So I guess going back to this though, I don't know what to make this. Like instinctively, I'm like, oh, do we just... This house looks amazing, by the way. Thank you! This is kind of where we're at with the front. I think the front looks really good. Considering it used to look like this. So we've made it a lot better on the front, I think. Just like improved it a lot. But what I'm not sure about... Okay, here, hold on. Now I need to go back to Pinterest because it's like... If we are doing an extension, what do we do it in? Like a lot of these extensions are in like horizontal siding. Or in the same or a similar stone. There's not many mods on CurseForge yet for InZOI. I feel like that's one thing that's definitely going to take time for sure. Brick isn't bad. But this one's like a plaster. Hold on. We'll see what we get. We'll see what we get. English farmhouse with extension. But it looks like a lot of these extensions... Oh, this one's off the back. Oh, it's brick, but it's not the same brick. Wait, I want more photos of this. Hold on. Or like, this is brick. Hold on, go back to this one. I'm guessing they're still working on some mods. I've seen some controversy around mods too because they take a lot of time to work on, and a lot of modders want some kind of promise that they will be recognized or have an opportunity for some compensation for the time and effort that they put into it, which I think is fair. I think some people are going to be trying to get used to the tools that they've been given. Yeah. The mod kit's really interesting though. I opened it a couple days ago just to see the day that it got released. But it's very confusing. Hope you have a cool stream. Thank you. But yeah, the mod kit's very confusing, especially like I guess I don't really come from the game dev side of the 3D space. I'm like, I do rendering for architecture and stuff, so I understand things like textures and 3D modeling, I guess, specifically. But when it comes to actually like the coding aspect of it, I've looked at it, I'm like, oh. Oh. And I've done a bit of coding for my job. I learned a bit of Python script a long time ago. I love like dragging little nodes and like plucking them into different commands and stuff. I think that's really cool. It's really fun. But I have not, I haven't touched it in 4 or 5 years. And coding is like learning a second language. You need to keep doing it, I think, to stay fluent in it. See, a lot of these I think are just the same finishes. Sarah's just not easy. I saw people in the Discord struggling. Oh, is that in the InZOI Discord? I should take a look at that and just see what people are starting to say, because I was gonna wait a week or two for people to cook with it, just to start looking up tutorials or conversations around the modding side and how that's going. See, here's an example of one that I think is kind of not bad looking here, but it's all just, it's just plaster. Yeah, I'm gonna take a peek at that. I did on the Discord, I requested for mod status, or like a modder status or whatever, the modding section. Okay, yeah, I'll take a peek. I did request for the modding assigned whatever user whatever thing, but I haven't checked since then, so I don't know. I'll try with the plaster and like we'll see if we can improve the windows and stuff. It's also kind of tricky too, because I have like such a specific camp that I sit in regards to the modding. Like I'm more so just interested in the, like, I want to mod the architectural components when we're allowed to, because I know in September we'll be able to mod things like doors, windows, columns, things like that. So that's kind of what I'm waiting for. But I know there's also the whole side of modding that gets into the actual like gameplay mods and stuff, and that's a whole different ballgame that I know nothing about. Like I've been keeping a close eye on stuff. Ooh. Yeah, no, I'm so curious. I'll have to take a look after. I'm so curious. Like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this yet. I mean, we'll keep going, we'll persevere, and then if we decide that we don't like it, we can turn around and do something else for sure. I think it would also be kind of cool if like the floors, you could kind of block out segments of the walls and then make them different finishes. Like if I could do this above here, I mean, I guess this is concealing it, but if we look at it from this angle, I'd like to do like above this roof in a different finish maybe. And is this even flush? Hold on. I think it is. It's just a different color. We need the gable to be this one. Yeah, there we go. I don't know. Yeah, cool. Do you have a Discord at all? I actually had someone in my YouTube comments on one of my videos make the best argument for starting a Discord. I have always been I'm not active on Discord really. And I've been very hesitant to start a Discord because I just don't know how much time I can commit to being involved with it. Plus also I have a weird hesitancy around it because I just don't want to make a Discord around like my community for the sake of making one. Like I've always wanted to have a purpose for making it, I guess. Like I wanted to feel like I was at a size where it was warranted or have a reason for it. Someone in my comments made a good point about having a Discord specifically for just sharing and talking about game building. specifically in InZOI, because right now there's a lot of sharing around like the creation of characters and stuff. But having a place where we can just talk about like different ideas for builds or share things that we have built. Like I know Reddit has it too, but it's kind of its own layer on the InZOI subreddit, so you have to like filter it, and it's not super, I don't want to say it's not popular, but I think it'd just be really cool to have a little community space where we could share different things that we've done. So I'm thinking about it. That way you'll build up a community that way. No, true. And like I'm more excited around building a community that is around sharing build things and stuff, rather than just creating a community around my live streaming and stuff. Because to be honest, I love live streaming. It's my favorite thing in regards to any of the content stuff that I do. But I am way more invested and interested in, if I were to gain any traction, I want it to be on my YouTube channel, and I want it to be through my YouTube videos, because I would rather rely on YouTube to eventually hopefully create a job out of content rather than on live streaming. Like I want live streaming to just be to connect with you guys and to have fun. So I use live streaming to make my videos, but I prefer focusing on my like the videos that I make. So it's cool. And of course streaming. Well, and that's it too. Like I wouldn't want to gatekeep in a Discord. Like if anybody else live streams about building, I want us to actually like encourage each other and promote each other. Because I think the one thing that I have struggled with the most, there is such a huge community around like Sims building and stuff on YouTube, and not necessarily live streaming per se, but more from the long form video format. There's a lot of creators that make YouTube videos around it, but I see less of a presence or like a following around the actual like build side of live streaming. So a lot of times like I'll find other creators that'll like, they do some building in InZOI, but then once they finished kind of building their like early stuff in the gameplay, they switched primarily to like the normal gameplay stuff. I'm just a builder, so I'm just a builder. But I have found a lot of builders on social media now doing it. Oh, here, I think I can use the eyedropper tool now because I'm switching. This is the same style of a roof. Hold on, let me try. Oh, look at how small it is though. But yes, I do think I am gonna start a Discord specifically to talk about and share build game, or at least like the building side of games, and share like, because I'd like it to be, it'll probably be primarily InZOI because I think that's where I'm connecting with the most people in regards to building. But I'd like there to be like an InZOI channel, or like a Sims channel, or like a Roblox channel, or a Minecraft, I think would be another fun one to share, and just kind of have it be a little bit of everything. Yeah, there's no problem in that. I'm too, oh, not this one. I'm too, what's the word? Oh, am I even changing? Oh, I'm doing it the wrong. But no, I get, like, I'm too ADD to just focus on one specific build game, to be honest. Which maybe is a bad thing. I don't know. I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing. Because I've seen a lot of, like, I've seen a lot more traction with InZOI than any of the other stuff that I've done in the past, but I'm too antsy to stick with primarily InZOI related content. Okay, I like having the sage here. I don't mind this window because this is in a bathroom, and so's this one, and so's this one, but this one is a bedroom. This is a bedroom. Like, I'm kind of wondering about just continuing these windows down. Oh, and then what's down here? I think we were turning this into a bedroom. We'll look at the inside in a second. I'm just gonna maybe just copy some of these windows down and... rather maybe be out one more. Will it not let me go out one more? No. So there's something going on inside that it won't let me, so I have to stick with this. Go maybe one this way? Here? I think it's literally just in the exact same spot that I'd put it. Copy. Yeah, I think I'm just full sending it with the shutters almost on all the sides. So let me grab the bigger windows too, because this one definitely needs to go in the middle of this room. See, this is where the problem... Wait, the roof disappeared that time. Wait, why did that work? I have no idea. It wasn't doing that before. Where's center? Like around here, probably? I'm wondering if it's too high, though, compared to here. I guess I'll just get this, because this is a bedroom on the end, so we'll get this to match. Actually, we haven't really rearranged the upstairs yet. I'm kind of just placing windows willy-nilly. I mean, I don't know if the upstairs layout's the worst. I mean, we'll roll with it, and then if we decide that we want to change it, we can. I think I'm gonna keep the bathroom windows the same on this face, but this back one, I'll delete for now. We'll decide if we want to do it later. Once we know the configuration of the new bathroom, that's the biggest question mark in my opinion. Let's put a double window here. I don't know if it's a little bit too high. Are we doing them down one? I think we are. And then we have our bathroom in this one. Actually, wait, then I'll change this. Hold. Wait. Delete this. Keep this. I'm trying to decide if I want to do a window in this bathroom, and if we do, what kind of window we do. Maybe I'll leave it. I'll leave it. But I mean, as far as the outside goes, like even looking at it from this angle, I guess I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Can we use columns embedded in the walls to break up the finishes though? Like if I did something like this. I know there was a while where the columns were kind of glitched. Okay, well, not this one. And then... Whoop. See, it won't even let me place it on top of one another. So they didn't fix this. This is one of the issues that we ran into in the early build modes. Was being unable to use columns on corners like this. But I don't think I have anything... Here, I'm going to the bottom here. Yeah, there isn't really anything for the build mode that we can cover this with. Do we just exist with the finish change? I think we have to. I think it's just here. We gotta live with it. Ah, it's fine. It's fine. This guy I want to actually put it lower. I think it might look better lower. Like this. I also think this would look cuter with a column. Hold on. Like, it doesn't do anything. Actually, not the round one. Let's do the square one. It doesn't do anything, but it's a little bit more interesting. That's all. Here. Do we keep it wood? Oh, I didn't even notice the mat on the floor. Hold on, I'm just gonna... What is this? Hold on. What's this? What's this? Our floor is sticking out of our wall. Hold on. Why you gotta do that? Wait. Where are my levels? Please. It's this floor tile, isn't it? Ugh. I'm just deleting all the floor. Stupid. There. Huge open concept. The one thing that I don't really understand though is why is this all registering as one room? Like this whole corridor, you can see when I select it, it's highlighting out here too. But I would prefer, is it, oh, wait. I think I just solved it. I think it's this point here. Yeah. Yes, okay. They're sneaky, these walls. If you don't notice how they join, it can throw you off. Okay. I'm deleting this and keeping it open. I think it's a nicer vibe. We can do the under the stair build out though, right? Let me add that. And then I think we're actually on decorating the interior. So I want to start with the kitchen and then work our way towards this living room, but I am going to do the underside of the stair. Where's the like, wait, what do these do? Wait, I haven't seen this yet. Is this new? Whoa. Cool. I didn't realize that there was so many options for this. And what if you just do none? Oh, they're floating. Cool. Stair wall. I do want the wall. There we go. Because then the railing is just like exposed and nice. And we can pick a better one after. Oh, but to give you the tour, okay. I'll give you the tour before we get started on decorating because we did change this a lot. I don't have a way to show you the old layout at all, actually. So I'll just give you a tour of where it's at now. But we do have a... Okay, so our front door's here and you walk into this kind of entryway here. We've shrunk some things down a little bit because the sizing in the original house design was kind of weird. Hold on. I'm wondering if I should show some interior photos at the same time. Like, we didn't move the staircase. The staircase was always kind of at this point here. But there was just like almost two living rooms because there was this one on this side and then this one on this side and then the dining room that spanned the whole length of the house and then the kitchen was at the back. Now, the one thing that I do know, based off of the farmhouse design research that we did, and also based off of kind of just like historic colonial design and stuff, is open concept wasn't really a thing. So that's the one thing that I did want to move away from a little bit. And maybe that means that we do bring that wall back. Here, if we go back to our game capture, maybe that's what this means. So, but we are doing kind of a modern renovation or like a modern take on this historic style. So I might flip-flop back and forth. I did want to do some big beams. Actually, and I guess we would probably have a big column here. One sec. Like this guy would basically be right here. Where are you directly across? Go here. And given the design as I know it, I think there'd actually be one more column somewhere back here. It seems to be like in thirds, this house. There we go. So when we get designing, I do want to lean into the historic farmhouse aspect of this. I'm thinking of going just a little bit more like almost like cottagecore or like a little bit more rustic with it because I love the stone walls and I want to keep them and play into it. But here's what we decided to do. We have our front door here where you walk into the entrance. We have our dining room right off the left side that ties into the kitchen because the kitchen and the dining room are a huge integral part of farmhouse design. And then we have this right side here as a giant living room right now. I don't know if it's going to stay this large. This seems like a lot of living room to me, but hi Tangible, how are you? I'm good, thank you. I'm good. I'm live on a Saturday. I'm never live on a Saturday. We have a little closet here off the front. I'm so sad we don't have double doors yet because I would love to do a double door closet situation here. Alas, we cannot. I did opt to do a little like a butler's pantry with food storage. So I'll probably put like an espresso bar in here and a bunch of shelves and stuff. And then a little powder bath off to the side just for guests, convenience, whatever. Moving to the back extension, we kind of segmented it off a little bit more. So we have 2 rooms here that I think we'll probably turn one into a guest room and one into an office maybe, and then a full bath, just because given that it's a farmhouse and it is on a rural property, we got the mudroom off of the back, and I thought having the full bath right by the mudroom would be really nice because if you came in super gross and you don't have to like traverse through the whole house to get to the shower or whatever. The other thing I'd like to do with this room, in addition to having it be a mudroom and laundry room, I want it to be a garden room. I don't know if anybody's ever seen them, but they're like, I've seen them in some rural house designs where it's like a room off of your garden where you can put all of your propagated plants or do all of your repotting and stuff. So I was kind of thinking if we can fit this in here, it would be cute to do that here too. I think. And that's kind of where we're at in regards to the main floor changes. The second floor is the exact same right now. We have this master bedroom on the right side with the ensuite off of it. We have this like big entertaining space. Oh, we did move the stairs because they were originally against this wall, so we moved them in one. The big room on the left side. And then these 3 rooms at the back. The bathroom and then 2 bedrooms. I really just hate how long this house is. So it makes all these rooms just like really deep, I guess. Which I think just kind of makes for awkward design. Oh, see here, you can see, oh, okay. You can see here, this is, since the update, our texture got thrown off. Hold on, let me fix it. I hope I can fix it. So it looks like it got moved to, oh. Wait, I didn't even touch, I just changed the position and it threw it off entirely. Okay, so it's this one. Pattern scale 99. Come on, there we go. Oh, it's not gonna work. Damn it. This is what I mean with the texture origin points being a problem. So this worked at one point. This lined up nicely with the bottom floor, but not anymore, alas. They broke it more. It got thrown off again, but good news. They fixed the actual scaling. The shadows look fixed a little bit better. It's bad when you're in first person in the room, to be honest. Like not quite perfect, but from far away when you're looking on the outside, it's not bad anymore. Nope, never mind. Yeah. So the scaling fixed. My texture maps work again. So if we're on the first level where the origin point is 0, you can use my texture maps. So I do think I'm probably gonna share them. Just with like the emphasis that it only works in certain level applications. But it's good. I'm glad that the work was for naught, because once they fix the origin point issue, then we're laughing. We have whatever texture maps or like texture designs we want. Just the map origin. What I will say, I don't know if this will give me any special treatment or earn me any favors, but on the Discord, I did apply or like sign up for the modder status in the InZOI Discord. I'm kind of hoping it might give us access to channels where we can flag this texture origin issue maybe. But I don't know if the right people will be looking at those channels for it to get flagged. I might be the only one that's raising issues about this. I've never heard anybody else talk about it except me, so... I've tried to spread awareness about it. Everybody's just like, oh, okay, cool. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Whatever. Yeah, I want to start with this kitchen. Oh, it's so yellow in here right now. Is it the time of day? It must be. Oh, yeah. I want to start with this kitchen. I want to do... Obviously, we're doing a farmhouse kitchen. We did get new cabinets. So I wanted to look at those quick before we lock these ones in. Because I think... Did we get more designs of this one? Hold on. Now I need to look. I just need to look. How's your weekend going, Tangible? Because yeah, I think we have more designs. Wait, this is the one we have already. Hold on. Is it this one? Oh, it's like the mirrored version. But this is sick. I'm so happy we have this now. Because like, I was looking at this in the last stream and I was just kind of like, wow, look at how repetitive this looks. So, I mean, I don't know what's going to go where yet. We still have to kind of sort that out. But it's promising. It's promising. See, even that's just better. It's not so repetitive, you know? It was a lot before, but we survive. So I know that I want to go with this style of countertop, and I think that we're probably going to stick with the wood top for farmhouse. I think where I'm going back and forth on is like, do we go like cottagecore farmhouse, pastel-y, or do we go like rustic farmhouse? And I think that's where I'm kind of going back and forth on in my head. So if we look at our Pinterest board, because I can't do InZOI without Pinterest, I did pin a couple ideas, and I think I kind of want to try and like, I want to try and strike a balance between more cottagecore and rustic. Like this, I love this. This is kind of in my head the springboard issue or the springboard image that I want to go off of. Let's be for real though, this is probably AI. Even like honestly, even this isn't bad, but I think this might even still be a little bit too pastel-y. I think the reason why, because we have the stone walls, I think I want to go just a little bit more wood toned, organic kind of in the oh my god. Get the fuck. One sec. I gotta save this. I'm obsessed with it. Okay, moving on. Oh, there's just so many AI photos. It's so tricky. See, even like this is the exact same one. I think. Like the shelf. Stop. Those stone walls gave me a bunch of trouble because of the dark contrast. Did you keep them? That's why I think I'm leaning towards doing like this, kind of more wood toned for it. Like even this isn't bad. And I kind of like the dainty floral backsplashes. But this is also the style of cabinet that we're looking at. The one thing I'm unsure about is if we're going to do a farmhouse sink. I don't think that's going to be feasible. I'm going to try English farmhouse kitchen. Let's just see what we get. I want ideas. Pinterest needs an AI flag, though. It really does. See, yeah, like this is really simple. I felt like the stone was a cornerstone of the home. Yeah, same. That's why I'm like, we'll work with it. We gotta work with it. It's very yellow toned though. So that's why I'm kind of like, I don't know. I might use yellow as an accent color in certain places. Oh, see here. Here's an example of a stone wall in a kitchen. This is what I want more of, actually. Because I don't hate this with the beams. Here, cozy vibes, cottagecore aesthetic. AI. It do be that. It do. Or like this isn't bad. Okay, I stand by what I said. My first thing, I guess, that I want to create for building in Canvas will be roof beams. I don't think I'm that far off. I'm literally just about to learn about textures in Blender, and once I got that, I think we can do it. Okay, wait. Has anybody tried modding furniture with the mod kit yet? Because the one thing that I like about 3D printed items that you can share to the canvas is that you can resize them and you can place them on whatever plane you want. They can go wherever you want. But if you mod stuff in Canvas, does it behave like the regular furniture and it's like confined to the size that you make it as? That's the one thing I'm a little bit worried about. Oh, see, look, I like the little floral backsplash in this one too. Like, this one's not bad. A lot of these are very, just a lot of white. A lot of white with the wood countertops. Now, if you know me, I'm that's just like a little bit too boring for me. So I think I'm gonna branch away from that a little bit, but yeah, this is probably all AI, but still kind of like the right idea. What is this hood range? I don't even know. I'm literally gonna try Googling this instead of Pinterest because I want to see if we get real images. I want real images. The AI is nice sometimes, but I do like to see what's being achieved in real life. Like this. I'm quite positive this is real. This isn't AI. Or like, yeah, here's kind of the stone with the... Honestly, ooh, I didn't even think about the stone floor. Should make a website called Real Images that only allows real images. I feel like if it was that easy, it would have been made by now, no? We're all struggling with the real images. I think I am gonna... Ooh, a lot of these English style ones have tile or stone on the floor. Like a lot of these, actually. But I think with our specific design, I'm gonna try a wood floor. We'll send it. I have some ideas now. I have some ideas. Plus the floor will continue kind of the whole way. So this is kind of my favorite one. I think it gives the most rusticy effect of them all. But I want it more mid-tone, not too dark. Like here, maybe? Also, I'm gonna keep this roof for now. But what I do want to try doing, I don't know if this will work well or not. I was talking to a friend of a friend who does 3D modeling for... I talked about this last stream. They do 3D modeling for Apex Legends. And I was just asking or inquiring more about how they do custom textures from scratch. So I learned about Adobe Substance, I think is what it's called. I think that's what it's called, Adobe Substance. Is it Substance or... Hold on. I'm Googling it quick. Adobe Substance 3D, which allows you to like 3D model textures and then export them. Hold on. It's pretty like interesting looking. Here, this is what I'm the most interested in. Because then you can create little custom whatever you want. And I'm really interested in that for things like we had in this house, which was... Where's a good photo of the ceiling here? Like this one? Where it is kind of a... It's not an exposed joist. It's like a half exposed joist ceiling. Which I don't hate the effect of this. I actually think it's kind of cool. And the same thing even on the other side with having the joists exposed. I think it would just look better. Like, okay, I did try 3D modeling something in my software and then exporting it into Twinmotion and then using that as an image for the texture. That is actually what I've done with my custom textures for crown molding and stuff. And maybe I just need to look at it closer because I tried doing it for the ceiling here. I tried doing the same thing, but I don't like the effect this way. I don't think it looks very good in this application. It just looks flat. I mean, the actual like custom crown molding and stuff looks good though. Actually, I should test this. I'm kind of curious. Let's see if where's one of the ones with the crown molding that I had at one point? This one. I think it works on the main floor. It doesn't work on the second story. Here. But it works. Look at the shadows though. Look at my shadows! I want to fix these! So frustrating. Like it's so dingy and dark over here. It makes it look so sad. Oh, the worst. Anyway. The scaling is exciting. I like that. The shadow issue has to be in your settings somewhere. I'm so surprised that I seem to be the only one with the issue. I do literally have a TikTok though where I talk about custom textures. I don't even know how many views it has now. It's not an insignificant number of views, but nobody has ever commented on this TikTok saying that they don't have or that they don't have this issue. So I talk about the issue. Well, it's only got 1,000 views though, so maybe not enough people. But yeah. I want, or somebody to say that they have had the issue and then they fixed it. Okay, let's figure out this kitchen configuration though. I'm leaning towards, I think, putting the fridge on this back wall here because I don't really want to block off too much of the stone. So let's just... I also really want to do fridge surround. I want to get the configuration sorted first, and then I want to do we use the vintage one? I want the configuration sorted, and then I want to figure out the finishes and the actual decor of it. We're still sorting. We're still sorting. Hold on. Let me go back to this. Did the pin that I make not have the floor in it? Hold on. Oh, I'm realizing that they all have light cabinets because they all have wood countertops. Wait, that's why. It looks better that way. Hold on, where's the first one that I pinned? It's in here. Oh yeah, so this one with the brown has a marble countertop. I mean, I don't hate that though. Here, we'll try. In a minute. Do we do the weird little, or do we just go with a more... This one isn't terrible. It's just like a bigger version of it. I can't wait till we can have more options for fridge surrounds and stuff. And then the sink I would like to be by the window here. I think that makes the most sense. Wait, I have to just put it in the thing. Obviously this one's the... Oh no. Hold on. I'm perfecting this. This might not be a good idea though. Does it look okay? Does it look okay? You hardly notice it. Right? I'll try a different one though, because we have a few options. Like the one with the door on this side might overlap pretty okay. Maybe. I want a gap. It's like, it's a little weird. There. Is it off? Just a hair though? Just a hair. There. There, that's not so bad. It does kind of mean that our stove will have to go beside our fridge though. I'm not a big fan of that design personally, but what I would really love is if we could have these like little tiny sliver cabinets and then just replace the drawers with it. The only thing they added that really made me happy furniture-wise was a new bar that is 1 counter thick. Wait, really? Is that in these, hold on. It's not the bar counters. It's in the counters? Like this one? Oh, no. There's these bar counters down here. Or do you mean the lower cabinets? Oh, the one with the lip. Yeah, I was thinking of swapping what we have here out for those. Yeah, this one, right? The thing that I hate about them, oh my god, and Sims is the exact same. Like, I hate that they don't have anything on this side. Wish they did so bad. Did the one below? I hate that this side is flat. Like, at least this bar here has these. Ugh. But Sims is just like this too. See, I want to be able here. Let's. I mean, I guess we could do the countertop range. Oh, no, we're stuck here. Hold on. Okay. We fudge. What's the best? The classic one, maybe? Oh no, this kind of gotta go like this. Oh, but I kind of hate it. Hold on. I'm trying to assess if I would rather the fridge go somewhere else, because maybe the fridge goes over here. And then we do get the... And then this goes here, and then we get the stove in the middle. Just trying to decide which one looks the most. Probably this classic one. Here. Fuse one into the other. Oh, wait, you're right. That's so right. Okay, wait, hold on. Now I need to test this. So you take one like this, Then just take one of these guys and then just like this. Well, I don't want it to go over the toe kicks. Aha! Okay, okay. Honestly, I like the sizing of it better because I wanted this to be bigger. And then this is nice too because you can have a little bit more freedom over how thick it is. Good idea. Good idea. Thank you so much. We have different... No, we only have one style, so we'll go like this. I kind of hate how this is lined up though. But I guess it's fine. Oh. Did I drop off? How we doing? That was weird. I got a blip. Hold on, I'm checking. We're okay, we didn't drop. No, doesn't look like it. Still there? Okay. My internet's been so weird. All right. Okay. So then this guy goes here. Hold on, I need to be at the right angle to see the toe kicks. Do you unplug your router for 5 minutes before you stream? I have not. But it might be worth thinking about. My housemate also streams. They stream more kind of like the Dark Souls stuff. Dark Souls series. Hold on. Concentrating. But I know that they've had issues with gameplay while live too. I think that game's a little bit more graphic intense than what I do. I got in the habit of doing that. When you upload, it adds extra bandwidth to the routers and overheats them. Oh. Casual, do you stream? But yeah, no, that's a good point. Oh my god, I also, okay, a long time ago. Okay, wait, I have a question. So I was hanging and I got a comment on, oh wait, are these new? I don't remember these. Hold on, one sec. Oh. There we go. Okay, I got a comment on my YouTube channel that had the best argument for starting a Discord that I've seen yet. I've been hesitant to starting a Discord because I have never really wanted to start a Discord around like my content, I guess, because I just felt like either I need to be big enough to warrant it or I want a good reason to. Now, someone in my YouTube comments dropped a real good reason. Their argument was that there isn't really it'd be nice to have a Discord community where we share our different InZOI builds that just focuses primarily more on InZOI building. Because there is opportunities to share it on the InZOI Discord, but that is like oversaturated with so much character creation and gameplay stuff, as well as like there's sharing of building on the subreddit too, but it has its own flair and it's not really like the primary focus. Again, there's just a lot of gameplay focus for InZOI. So now I'm humming and hawing, so I'm like, that might be a good point. It might be nice to have a Discord space where we just talk about InZOI building and potentially even building in other games too. Like it'd be cool even to have different channels for like, wait, hold on. Will Zois be able to get through here or is this pretty tight? But But I mean, kind of thinking about it, because I'm like, oh, you could have a channel for InZOI. That'd probably be the primary one, the most largest one. But even Sims or Minecraft or Roblox eventually. I mean, I think it'd be kind of cool to just share anything and everything. Should be manageable for a Zoe to fit through. But my hesitancy too, I guess, with Discord as well is like, I work in architecture in my job, and I don't have a lot of free time. So I've always been nervous about starting a Discord just from that angle as well. So I'm going back and forth on it. I'm kind of like, if people think it's a good idea, then I'll think about it. But what's nice about Discord is you can make different subgroups. Oh yeah, totally. Exactly. But I think it'd be so cool to have a place that is primarily just sharing building, talking about building, asking questions about building, ideas, build challenges, inspiration, concepts, things like that. So I'm thinking about it. Big piece of advice: if you make the Discord, turn off the ability for people to DM you. Oh, fair. Fair and true. Fair and true. I love streaming. I wish it's so difficult like when I am able to connect with people that are genuinely interested in like the build game side and like what we're actually like doing as a hobby together. I think that is so much fun. But the amount, especially as a woman in the stream space, the amount of DMs that I get just trying to hit me up is really off-putting. So I'm an introvert, and Discord really ruined my energy for a while with people diving into my DMs. No, that's a good point. 1000% would turn it off. Good point. I actually thank you for flagging that in advance, because it happens even on Instagram, because that's like the one platform, and I'm not even very active on my Instagram. Will I go Darkwood? I'd say probably. But I'm not very active there either, just because, again, like I'm just so freaking busy with my job that Discord often gets, or not Discord, Instagram even. I can't pay attention to it either. But I don't know. I've had some weird DMs, so I'm kind of that's why I've been scared of Discord too. Is just the idea of opening it up for people that I don't know to have more opportunities, I guess, to kind of be weird, I guess. You need to have a lot of good barriers with being online and online safety and stuff for sure. Wait, what top was I using? Is it this one? Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, it's this one. Okay. Usually as long as people are in public, they try to behave. I think I was like getting a little bit more open to it and a little bit more chill with it until I got hate rated on YouTube, and now I'm kind of like a little bit more hesitant again. Unfortunately, because that was very public still. So, oh wait, it's the top. I don't know if this, hold on, does this wood tone for the counter go with the floor? It's best to require people to attach their Twitch to their Discord to join the channel. Wait, that's a good idea too. That way if they do something bad, they can be held accountable. Oh my god, thank you so much for the pointers and ideas, because these are things that I didn't even really think about. Because you can kind of set requirements that people have to meet before they join. I'm just not sure, I guess, what they all were. Or what the best ones would be. So that's a really good one, linking to Twitch. Can you link to YouTube as well? I believe so, yes. Okay, see, that'd be kind of nice because it's... I got the problem with dual streaming is having the very split community, to be honest. Try this one. That's the other factor as well, is it would kind of be nice to sort of consolidate or like have people be able to connect across platforms too. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this little corner situation. We might just pretend that it doesn't exist. This one and then this one. So yeah, this is, I don't know, it's kind of different. I'm not sure. Actually, wait a second. If we have the same top material, hold on. It probably doesn't necessarily have to be this type per se. We could probably, hypothetically, theoretically, take one of these. Right? And then if we just make all of the finishes the same. My god, don't mind me being a perfectionist here. Oh, wait, I clicked and it didn't go. Please, please. There. Son of... Yeah, I love playing with depth like that too. No, this is a good trick. Thank you. It's a good trick. There! I mean, I noticed the finish flickering, but using the different cabinet types than using the ones that were from the same a little bit more. So we'll see, because I could also just have it line up. I don't know. Let me just pull one of these so they're not identical side by side. Basically be like this. Like here? Question mark? No, it's off. It's so slightly off. Is it too much? It might be too much. Be different. Oh. Okay, I got the other side to work. Let's get this one. No, I gotta do it this way. It's harder to do the final one because I'm like trying to look at the... Yeah, see? Ah! Hold on. Is it better to place these two first and then place the other two after? Because here, look at, go over here. Go over here. Do this. This is pretty far away, actually. Hold on. This might be too far. Is this too close? Yes. We'll do this. Like that. Yeah. Okay. Now we try this again. It's probably honestly a little bit easier to do this. Actually, maybe if we go this way. There. Okay, that's the hack. That's the hack. Line it up and then use the Alt tab with the arrows instead of trying to free place it. Because then we at least know that they're lined up for sure. Like this. I don't know if I take screen captures of this, is the flickering going to be noticeable? Like, to be honest, it's kind of bothering me. And I do notice the finish difference even though they're the exact same. I'm wondering if it's better to just use the same cabinet type. Which was this one? Hold on. Let me just change the finishes and we'll try. The main is this one in this color. And then the top is this one in this color. I do believe when you go into actual game mode, the flickering goes away. Shoot, I'm in the build studio, so I don't know if it would. Sad. I'll try here. Let's just try with this one and just see. I didn't notice the flickering this bad with the other... with this one. Hold on. Actually, no, it still does it. It's definitely worse with the cabinet type that doesn't match, though. They ruined me taking photos in build mode. When you put in new doors, they have cartoon-like locks on them now? Wait, what do you mean? Hold on. I want to test this. Like... Or, oh, I wonder if it's... Are you building in the neighborhoods? Could it be that? This looks like such an afterthought to me. Yeah, I build in the game. I'm gonna try that next. I'm gonna try that next for sure. Until this update, it was never a problem. Oh, that's so frustrating though. Also, I'm keeping all the gold hardware. Just for the sake of flickering and because we never see this side, I think I am just gonna copy this one. It's fine. There. Just looks a little bit better this way. I wish that the stool's tucked under though. Hold on. I am starting a sticky note with some build mode tips. Because I do think that this arrow hack is nice. Can you force them with alt? I probably can. Yeah, I'll do that in a sec. I haven't done an InZOI tutorial in a minute, so I'd like to do another one soon. But yeah, because this to me just doesn't really look... Oh, actually, no, it's not because it's... Hold on. Yeah, there we go. I think because they're trying to... Like, they need to lock there for it to be functional in game, but we're just gonna say, who cares? We're just gonna say, who cares? I think for the doors, we're just gonna do white wood everywhere. That's probably the easiest. And then I'll consider changing the walls, but let's just change all these doors quick so that we get the effect that we want. Yeah, I pretty much don't care if it's functional in game if it hits the aesthetic. True. True, we are here for one reason and one reason only. I will probably do this wall all floral. Probably. I'm trying to decide. Hold on. I need to do an experiment. Let's go into this room for a sec. I need to check something. So for a while there, I've speculated that a hack that you can do to do backsplashes would be to just draw a short wall like this. But the trouble with doing that for the longest time was that you couldn't place anything on the upper walls. I'm just kind of curious about if that's changed or if it's still a problem. Realistically, it's probably still a problem. But then the idea is that you could do this shorter wall in tile. And then this is different. This is what we want. But now if I try to put an upper, it's See, I'm so upset because it snaps to the wall, but it just won't let you. I'm so sad about this. Giru, hello, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Is it Giru or Jiru? I'm so sad though. This has so much potential. The way that this would probably work, actually, realistically, truly, is if we got an upper from the canvas. I think you have to put whatever you want on that wall first. Wait. Hold on. If that works... I will die. We're just gonna arbitrarily place some things. No. It deletes my stuff. I'm so sad because this could have been the sickest workaround for tile. So sad. Try higher. I'll try a little higher. Like all the way up here. Hold. We will hack the build mode. We will. No, so that's still gonna delete them. I'll try going like right up to the underside of the ceiling. But at this point, I don't know if it's worth it because this is just really weirdly high. It's really weirdly high. Actually, and this one doesn't even work. Hold on. Okay, one more time. No, I can see it's already causing issues. No. Sad. It could have been so good. It could have been so good. So we go to canvas. Sad. I know, like the things that you could do with that would have been amazing. I mean, what I will try, I'm sure people have uploaded some really good cabinets. Right? Oh, I should probably go most popular. Not newest. Popular? Or likes? Well... Maybe not. I might have spoke too soon. These aren't great. I promise, once I figure it out, I will make custom cabinets for this game because I feel like it's a little sparse in the custom cabinet side of things. But I have so many libraries of pre-built cabinets in 3D already. It'll be so easy. Like to do stuff like this. Oh, I think it'll be so fun. Because what I'm speculating, I might bring in one as an experiment. I'm speculating you'll be able to place any of these from canvas. I feel like I'm forced out of custom content because I want to upload to canvas at the end to share builds. That's so true. I'm so curious about how it's going to work with the mod kit stuff. That's what I'm really curious about. Because like, here, hold on. I'm going to save this. Let's talk about the mods that I'm starting to see, for example. And we can even do an experiment right now because that might be helpful. I'm going to save and exit. Let's go to the lobby. Because they released this mod kit on Wednesday and I have already seen items and furniture uploaded to it. Here. I haven't tried downloading anything yet, though. Because to be honest, I'm a little afraid. I'm just turning off. Like, if we go to Browse Mods, and we go to Build Mode, all categories here. But people are starting to upload stuff. I just don't know how it behaves. I haven't even begun to try and mess with the mods. I think the mods are eventually going to be better than Canvas for good build content. I think. There was one kit that I did consider downloading. Yeah, like kids play set. Because I think this is the way that people are actually going to be able to upload stuff that they've built in Blender or Maya or anything in 3D and have it actually function in game. Like this one, Brew and Bake. What I don't really understand though is like, I feel like Canvas is better for stuff like these plushies. But there was one set that I thought about downloading, and I will do it right now. Oh my gosh, cribs! Where were they when we were trying to do our initial build here? Yeah, so modern furniture. This Sandy is going crazy, by the way. They have a lot of uploads of mods. Oh, is this one? Cozy floral furniture. This is the one I was thinking of trying. It's got a lot of stuff. It's got a rocking chair, hot tub, cozy bed, kids bed, single adult bed, computer, wardrobe, bookshelf, floor, sofa, floral arches, floral tub, floral box, tub, lots of things. I'm gonna try and install this while I'm live. I don't know if this is a bad idea. Let's try. We'll see what happens. Oh, one sec. Krish is just asking if I want dinner. Oh, hi, Krish. Are you getting a different noodle bowl this order? Oh, it's installed already. Okay, so do I have to do anything? Or do we just literally go back and we see it? So my mods. Krish, are you getting the same noodle bowl? Oh, installed mods. Okay, yeah, so it's enabled. I assume. And it's got good positive ratings, so we'll try this. And I'm quite positive I already enabled mods, so we'll see how this goes. I have questions about how they function, I guess. The modded furniture and stuff. But I think it went okay. Let's go back to our barn conversion. I thought I clicked it. I'm frozen. One sec, I'm frozen. I heard one of the cheats lets you go into build mode on all of the other public spaces so you can edit any location. So I'm wondering if I can install all my builds in the same map using the cheat. Wait, that's sick! That'd be dope. So that you can essentially just turn the whole city into your builds or whatever you want. Because that sounds awesome. Oh my gosh, it is here! Cozy cabin bed. Wait, it doesn't look right. Hold on. Or is this it? There's some weird clipping. But I think it must be this bed frame. Oh my god. Like, interesting? The beds would be hard because you can't edit the fabric color. Yeah, no, it's kind of just like stuck as this finish. Here, I'm seeing what else there was because there's antique dressers. Like, this looks pretty good. I'm gonna predict that it'll be a little hit and miss with this kind of stuff, depending on how good the modeler is and how good they are at textures and stuff. Because to be honest, that's pretty woodwork. Yeah, I think this is pretty. The top. I'm gonna say though, I don't like, I think it's supposed to be glass on top. I don't like this wood texture that they picked because you can see, I can see the repetition of the grains here. It's not a very realistic looking texture, but I don't know. See, this is where I'm curious to start learning the mod kit, because I don't know if that is a, like that might just be an InZOI problem. Whoa, what the heck is this? Why is it so massive? I think this is a broken object. Or it just doesn't fit in my space. But this one's cool, having a full-size wardrobe. Door to the afterlife, right? This is cool. See, okay, I would make like wardrobes and stuff too. I'm not really interested in doing sofas or coffee tables and stuff, but I do like wardrobes. Wardrobes are fun. It's neat to see what people are doing though. Like this shelf is really beautiful. Can you place things on it though? That's also kind of moment of truth question here. If I go to clutter. No, I don't think so. I mean, you probably can if you use the Alt tab and raise things up and down, but that reminds me of Chronicles of Narnia. It's cool. What else we got? I'm so curious now. There's also apparently a hot tub in this mod kit. Oh, this one. Cozy PC. Must be placed on a computer desk. That's fine. I'm just snooping everything else that we got. What else do we get? Actually, I wonder if we can search by... Ah, here we go. Yeah, if I just search cozy, we get everything. Perfect. Oh my god, this table lamp? Stop. Wait, I do love this. I gotta walk my dog right now. I'll be right back. Okay, all good. No worries. Oh, thank god, this is cute. Oh, this must be the hot tub. Oh my goodness. It's empty. I'm gonna assume it doesn't really work. Question mark? It's interesting though to know that you can't swap out the textures either. Hold on. Just, I never picked my dinner order once. Oh. There we go. Okay. We are sorted. We're sorted. No, this, like, the chair's really cool. The designs of them are cool. I think it's interesting to me that you can't change the material. And I wonder, is that going to be the same for most modded items in the future, or can you set them up so that you could change the materials in game? Because I can't see that being that hard. I do this all the time in 3D modeling. I create 3D families and then I set parameters for if I wanted the seat cushions to be one material parameter and I want the frame to be another material parameter. It's actually quite easy to set this up on the back end for rendering. So I wonder if we'll be able to do this at some point, because really for me, it's the wood textures throwing me off. The wood texture is just a little bit too red for me. I guess that feeds into this sort of like whimsical fantasy aspect of it though. Also the flower pots I think are I will 1000% use the flower pot decor. Oh my god, cute. Actually, wait, what's going on the inside of this though? It's kind of just a reflective void. Is it supposed to be water? And they're growing out of water, maybe? This is cute too. Bathtub? Oh, it's the same. Bro, I'm so excited to figure out how to get into the modding side. I think it's gonna be so fun. Computers. Oh my god, the flowers too. Oh! Also, we definitely lost the canvas assets. I had put vines in here last time and they definitely didn't save. But maybe this will work better. Oh my gosh, let's do this. Can I just... Oh, they don't rotate. Damn, I just noticed that we lost the vines and I'm really sad about it. Amusement park. Oh, and then the pergola. Okay, so yeah, for modded stuff, you can't resize them. You can't place them on custom planes. So when it comes to the build materials, like roof beams and wainscoting and stuff, I think we're gonna have to use canvas and do the whole like 3D printer, swap it on the back end with a Blender object, and then that will probably work. I'm gonna wager. I wonder if I should throw some lights in though for now, just so because I think we're kind of building in the dark. Let me just make sure that this works. Does that look better? Whoop. Like a bit. It doesn't look as yellow as it did before. But back to this kitchen. I do want to do I really like sconces above sinks. It's just, I've seen it in a few photos and a few designs. So there's, I guess, a couple different kinds. I think if we were to think about this as a real build, it would make the most sense to do it as a pendant that is really close to the ceiling. But I might not have one that is like, they might be all a little bit too low, you know, like this. I would want it to be even higher so it's not below the window. But like this is probably the shortest and it's still quite long. So maybe we just do wall sconce then, which is fine. And there's one that looks like a lantern that I really liked. Actually, this one's not bad. We're going for farmhouse though. So I'm like this one. I've used this one in my personal build. It's not terrible. The shadows are so bad. I just want to look at a few of these and decide which one is most farmhouse, you know? Like this one's even kind of cute. This one I think is, this one's too live, laugh, love. This is reminding me too much of geometric feature lights. I'll do this one. And then we make the color more of like a... Oh, I hate that it's like kind of a matte finish though. Like, do we go... like this? It just looks flat. Like it looks matte to me. I would rather it be here. Okay, well, we'll do the light bulb too, because I don't like that they make every light bulb like pink. Could try this one. Hold on. Like here. And then we'll get rid of this one. I don't know how to tell if it's head on or centered, but it looks pretty dang close. I'm looking at the center line of the, like the center mullion on this. Around here. I don't know. And then let's do this back wall first. So I definitely want a hood range, and I'm so glad that we got so many new ones because I think they're more in line with the vibe that we're going for with the farmhouse kitchen. I'm wondering if we go, like, some of these are too short. Ooh, I might want to in between. Like, I don't hate it. There's also kind of this one I think is just a little bit too decorative. The one thing that we did learn about farmhouse is that it's simple. Even this one, like this one's pretty simple, so this is probably the best one. But have we looked at photos of the stoves? I feel like I've seen a ton of sinks when we were looking at farmhouse style. There was so many sinks. Even this reference photo that we're looking at is a sink. So what are we doing for the stove? Like, oh my god. Look at this AI. Look at this AI image. The stove is literally like this thin. It's the most piddly, tiny stove you've ever seen in your life. God, we need an AI tag so bad. I mean, this one... See, I think this is AI, because this is just like... What? It's so weirdly cluttered. Okay, hold on. We need to look at real photos. We had our English farmhouse kitchen tab in. It's a sad day when we have to go to Google for interior design inspo. Pinterest used to have a monopoly on that. They used to be the GOAT. I was even talking to my... Was it my boss? I was talking to my boss about it. Yeah, recently, because I work in architecture. And in the field, like even when I first started in the industry 8-9 years ago, I was so surprised at how prevalent the use of Pinterest is for architectural design. Designers use it all the time. But I was talking to my boss not too long ago about how we kind of have to move away from it, because when you only have AI images, you can't look up real products that are in the photos, or real, like you don't know what is possible in the realm of physics even, because AI will just show really weird things. But it's nice too, because a lot of times design photos like this, for example, if we go to the article, they might have the paint color of the cabinets listed. They might have the lighting manufacturer, so you can look at the different lighting options. You don't get that with AI. AI is a good springboard for ideas. Can you sort by upload date? You could search pre-2023. You can do that with Google, but I don't know. Can you do that with Pinterest? Hold on. That's a good idea. Pinterest doesn't offer a direct way to filter search results by upload date. You can, however, sort your boards by latest saved to and look at people's boards. That's a good idea. We could try to look up specific boards. I never really did that though. Sag, yeah. Or ideally you just get the option to filter out AI options entirely. Because yeah, like, and the cool thing, I mean, there's a ton of diverse options. Oh, actually, wait, this is, hold on. Wait, discover the charm of an English country kitchen in Atlanta. Hold on, let's visit this one. Just because that one photo looked like it could maybe be it, but I'm looking at this one though, and I'm like, actually, maybe not. Maybe not. This is just a little bit too polished for what we're going for, I think. We want rustic. We want rustic and we want quaint. This is high end and this is polished. But I do love this curtain, like the curtain with the cabinet down here. I think this is like a little butler pantry here. So this could maybe be an idea for our butler pantry. Potentially. I didn't even think of using glass doors on the butler pantry, but that might be a cute idea too. Because right now in InZOI, I just put solid doors there. But it could be a way to like just shake it up, make it a little more interesting. It's this room. I'll keep the solid obviously for the bathroom. Let's see what glass doors we have though, because I have not really dug into their glass doors too much. Like, I guess there's this one. A lot of them are just really resi or what's the word? Exterior? Outside looking? Like this one's okay. You see through it? Or it might just be reflective, huh? This? I'm probably gonna change the wall finish in here too. In a moment. Actually, wait. What's going on with the door handle? What is this? Is this a pocket door? This might be a good candidate. It's a weird little handle. There's this one. Is this glass? Wait. Oh, decorative ebony. No, this one's just a little bit too decorative. And then all the arches. Wait, are these new? Wait, I thought these were windows. Wait, so we have more archways. Ooh. The arches are new. Oh my gosh, that's so much better. That means, wait, do we like the arches? Do we do the arches? Hold on. I try. I don't know if I'm sold on them. Because I really wanted the idea of a beam above. But if we get one that's like the perfect width, we can maybe fake one. Hold on. Let me try. I didn't realize, I thought they were all windows. Honestly, I was kind of shit talking them a little bit about it. Oh, they have like different heights of them and stuff too. Like this one. Hold on, how wide are you for sure? Because I can move my columns and then maybe move them back. Oh, it's like almost, but not quite. You know, I do think that the archways add a quaintness to it though. That's really cute. Here, I'll delete this one. No, this one's throwing us off. Yes. That did enhance the space. It did. I think it's cuter. I want it to be centered, but I can't quite do it. And the Alt tab's not working. But I think I'm gonna leave it a little bit forward because I was thinking of putting like a bench or something here. So that means I was actually hesitant about putting a wall here. But I'm a little more open to it now. I want it to match. I want it to be mirrored. Hold on. Technically it would be... Oh no, this is conflicting with the stairs. So technically I guess it would be here. It does give it like... It gives it more of the quainty farmhouse effect. Why is it not working here? Hello? Maybe the columns need to go for a second. I'll put them back in a moment. Put the door first. Oh. Or is it something above? Hold on. Ugh. What's impacting it upstairs? Probably something upstairs. You think it's the stairwell? Oh, move the door back one. It doesn't even work over here. Oh, you're right. It is the stairwell. Oh. The stairwells are so finicky. But I want this to be the same on both sides. So now I'm sad. How do we do this? How do we do this? God, it's so annoying too because I understand it from the perspective of a swing door. Try moving the wall back one. But then it's not like exactly symmetrical, but I can. I can. I'll make it notch out though. Yeah, this works. Ah, sigh. Hold on. I think I accidentally moved it back 2. I just want it 1. Here. And I'll make it jog. Now move the wall forward. Oh no, see this still, it has to go back 2. This still conflicts. Bruh. Okay, we'll try one more thing. We'll move it back. Be here, I think. All right, let's see. No, I don't get the option to even, hold on. Nope. It's giving me the yellow. Wait. A genius! You're a genius! Wait, that's so silly. All these workarounds. Oh my god. Do I have permission to make a InZOI Build Tips TikTok with some of these things that we've been doing today? Thanks. Thank you. I've been trying to rack my brain actually. I really like making tutorial videos, but I've been racking my brain on what to do the tutorials on for InZOI because I feel like the build mode itself is not quite finished. So some things I'm kind of like, oh, they might actually just improve this over time. But I guess I could like date the tutorial. So yeah, and then now it's letting me... I might just make these protrude off the wall, even though it's not exactly even, just so we get this like build out effect in here. Well, and this one actually moves down to be more in line with the... Well, actually, technically, no, it's in... Well, you can kind of be wherever. It could be here. This is in line with the wall, I think. I packed in shower curtains too. Build a wall next to the shower. Let it delete the shower. Put it back in with Alt. Then put a curtain on the wall. Then delete the wall. And sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes the curtain will stay. Wait, cool. I'll try that on the bathroom when we get there. But yeah, look, I think it's just, it is cuter in here with the archways. I think it does give it more of the historic, not open concept impact effect, you know? And then I think I need to move this door over. So this goes more here now. Here we go. I'm kind of curious if this is gonna swing or if this is a pocket door though, because it'll be really funny if it just slides into the wall. Oh, here, I'm gonna continue the floor into these rooms. This one in this color. The scale is off though. What scale did I make this? Scale is 74. Scale here is not 74. So we'll make it that. And then I'll do it in here too. Up here and scale. Does it feel floaty to you when you zoom in first person to build? Not too bad. I think what really drives me nuts with building in first person though is in twin motion, you can use the Q and E keys in addition to WASD to like raise yourself up and down. And so like this navigating this is very similar to Twinmotion, minus those two keys. So if I had those, I learned if you look down and zoom into the floor, it will bounce back to walking height. Wait, really? Oh. So like if you accidentally like... See, I feel like they used to have a... Hold on. Actually, I can't even zoom closer than this. Now it feels like first person. Because yeah, I feel like it's just missing the Q and the E controls. That's the only thing that I feel like is missing. Okay, so hold on. For this build mode, do I do a corner? What does the corner feel like? I do really enjoy building in InZOI. Hold on. In first person mode. I think that they've done a really good job at making it feel pretty easy to navigate, I would say. Here, I'd rather have the... Hold on. My rotating... There we go. Wasn't working in first person. These feel really high. Is that just me? I feel like this feels really high. But I'm scared if I bring this down. This is a weird relationship. But I guess if we put things on top, maybe that'll help. But I could also bring this down too, and maybe that's all it needs. It just feels empty above here now. Like this feels like a good relationship. Yeah, I spend so much time in first person mode to the point where it's a detriment because I walk around and look at what I have previously done sometimes. Oh, really? I like it. I think it's pretty intuitive, which is great. Oh, this one's really pretty too. This might just be a little too complicated for farmhouse style, but I'd like to use it eventually somewhere in another build. Like if we put stuff on top, it'll probably be okay. And I feel like you can't have a farmhouse build without shelves. So that's something that we should definitely be adding on. I wish... Hold on, I'll check in here. Oh yeah, we have these tall cupboards now too. Like kind of the china cabinet ones. I'm trying to figure out if we can use these for anything. That would go well in the butler's pantry. I'm thinking so too. Oh yeah, and then this wooden wall shelf. Hold on. Do they have shorter uppers that are meant to go above fridges right now? I think this one kind of is. But, oh. This one also would honestly be good in the butler's pantry. Sorry, I'm just like eating myself all over the place just to look at it. It's so cute. I'll delete it. I'm realizing that, yeah, I don't think I left myself a lot of space to do wall shelves on either side. I was thinking wall shelves on either side of the sink would be cute. Not sure if we'll be able to make this work though. Like the corner shelf, maybe we replace one of these. This one's kind of cute too. Wait. A hack. Hold. If I make this the same color, that's kind of cute. That caps this off nicely too. Hold on. Oh. to, oh, we're in matte plastic. Hold on. I need to add the color back. Okay, plastic, this color. This one, plastic, this color. One day we will get... Oh wait, this can't be... Oh shit. Ugh, this color. It can't be made not plastic. At least you can change the tableware colors though inside. But oh my god, it's gonna bother me. I might use a different one just because of this exact annoyance. Hold on, we need a different one. Was this the exact same one that I just deleted, right? No. No, it's not. Okay, perfect. Cute! I'm also a huge advocate of... Where's the wall-mounted... This thing? I love this thing. It's kind of weird, I think, to put it here, per se. I have seen people do that. We could go under here. Or even here. But, I mean... It is kind of cute, though. And then we also have the pots and pans one, too. Also, I love this little mug thing. This is so cute. This is so cute. I think it's in my custom stuff, hey? Here. I want to put this above the window. Hold on. I will do that quick. One sec. I probably gotta do this above this way. Oop. Back. Like here? But over so that it... Oh shit, I don't even know if I can. Ugh, I wish that the free place tool worked better with canvas stuff. Like I can only do it here or here. Okay, I think the bar is actually the full width, but I need it to go back just one. And it wants to go into my wall. And I can't move it back this way. Damn it! It could have been so good. Or I move my sink out of the way and then place it. And then do the sink back. Many workarounds. So many workarounds. I'm trying again. I'm trying again. Kind of like here. And then we raise. Here. Oh, it's just like out a hair. Can you notice though? Also, I thought that these pots and pans were a different color than they are. But it's fine. Can't tell? Okay, thank you. Perfect. We leave it like this. I'm really elated about this thing. I'm stoked about doing this. I think it just makes it fit so nicely. It looks so good. And the cool thing too is we can change this wall without having to change the other wall. So I'll probably do some kind of tile, I would say. I mean, we could even add it just like a hair over. Oh no. Not a hair. We gotta just leave it like this. Oh my goodness. I mean, it's close enough. I also don't know if this is exactly the tile that I would like to do. This could be a chance to do a fun color or something more interesting. Not a fan of the geometric stuff, but we could do something cute. Oh my god, I do love this. I don't know if it's quite like... It might be too much, you know? What else we got? We got marble. This brick. They do have some good tile stuff. I don't hate this even either. What's this one? Oh, the Moroccan. Wait, this is so cute. Hold on. We need it to scale different though. See, but I just don't know if it's giving farmhouse. I don't know. What do we have in some of our reference photos? Like backsplash? I want a good rustic one. See, a lot of these might not even really have backsplashes. Like I'm looking, actually this might be AI. This one, it's marble. Oh, vertical wall panels. That was the other thing that is super farmhouse. You can see it here even. So, and then square tiles maybe? This one's plaster. Okay, I think we definitely have to do vertical wall panels on this wall right beside it. Yeah, it's here too. I mean, I'm not opposed to marble. But I do feel like where marble backsplash works better is if the counter's also marble and they match. But let's try here. Let's try... Whoops. Oh my goodness. There we go. Okay, so this is gonna be a vertical wall panel for sure. So I'll just do that now. And we probably want it to be white. See, I don't want it to be like gray white though. Hold on. We're gonna do a little bit of like a yellow undertone. This is where I think, yeah, here, I'll do it outside of the house because I think getting some better lighting is ideal. I want it warmer. And then this one, let's see, do we have just like plain square tiles? Because we could just do that too. But fun color. Oh my god, the wallpaper. Why is this perfect? Maybe I should use the wallpaper here. And then do this one in tile. It's cute. Okay, we'll use the vertical wall panel somewhere else. We'll do it somewhere else. I want to do this. We're having that issue, by the way, with the tile, and I've noticed this before, where when you switch between textures, sometimes it will burn the texture that was on previously in the background almost. Porcelain tile. There isn't even any good lines. Old concrete. Like, I want perfectly square. That's what I'm trying to find right now. Oh, this one. Sound absorbing board tile. Yeah, I think if we're gonna do the cute little florals, we should probably just do the wall tile separate. So we could do yellow, like proper yellow if we wanted. I wish you could pick the grout colors. I think that would help so much. The other option I'm wondering is if we go green to kind of like match the flower, but I don't think I like that. Hold on. I also might play with the floral wall pattern and look for a better one. Or just scale it down so it's just a little bit more small. Here, go yellow. It's times like these that I wish that you could remove the whole top section. But I'll try to put stuff on top of the cabinet so you notice it less, I think. I think that's the plan. I guess what I could try and do, let's maybe just pull a hex code of a good yellow. Just to see. Yellow backsplash. Oh my god, the checkered one. Like, I'm thinking pastel-y almost. Like, even this yellow. I'm just gonna pull this hex code of this yellow and see what happens. Here. There, it's copied to my clipboard. And now we go back to InZOI. And now I just go to here and I paste. Boop. Actually, this is still pretty bright though. We could go to textures. Wait, we could try this one. Why is there only... Aw, is it only dark? I don't think there's two color options, which is sad. This one? No. This one? Metal mosaic. It sucks you can't change both sets of tiles on some of these. I feel like it's disappointing because that would be such a huge, huge game changer if we could, you know? I'm a little sad that I can't just upload my own textures without having my weird shadow issues either, because actually this one might be, if I scale it up, hold on. Because I don't want it to be a super, I think we gotta... Like, I don't like that the grout is the same color. I wish that the grout color would stay white. Because then I think it would look better. Like, this checkered pattern is really cute, but I don't like the gray. See, the grout stays here. So some of these have grout. Yellow grout sounds like a crunch bag. Get out of here. What if we scale this one down? Is this one a little better? Just by proxy of the... I'm not really so... Oh, there's yellow in these ones. There's yellow in this wall tile. I'm not sold on it, though. I don't know if yellow's it. I'm just scared that if we do white, it's just going to be so much more white, you know? Actually, I probably have been picking not a realistic looking yellow, because even this looks better. I love patterned tiles so much, I'm really struggling. You're running into the same problem as me. The stone really dictates the room palette. I know, that's where I'm getting a little tripped up because I don't want to, like, I want it to complement, but nothing's working. Hold on. Okay, let's go back to our original. When all else fails and I get overwhelmed, I like to go back to the first photo. This is the first photo. This is the thought. I know this is AI, but do we just I'm just wondering if we say screw it on the wall tile and just not have any, or we just do something like this and just make it white so you don't even notice. And then we let the wallpaper do the talking. With the, like, the stone is already a texture and then the wallpaper is a texture. So if we look at like what's happening here, maybe it is safer to just go with a simpler wall tile that is a little bit more low profile. That's probably the answer here, truly. But do we go back with... Why don't I hate this? The sleep plate tile. Do we go back with what I had first and foremost, which honestly I didn't even hate. It was just the plain subway tile. Which I don't even know where it is now. Was it this one? One day, hopefully, we'll be able to rotate textures because I would love to have a vertical soldier stack one. But I do think, yeah, I think white tile is the best move, honestly. I hate it up top here, though. We can probably cover it somehow. I'm sure. Yeah, so here's just plain square. Let me try scaling this up. And I'll pick a white that's not so stark. We'll go a little bit more kind of tan, off-white, like just by a hair. Tiny photos. I was thinking of using pictures. You're right. Get out of my head. Reading my mind. This is also, I'm so upset that we can't just like, I want to add this so bad. I hate that I can only do this. I want this to line up to the edge of the countertop. It's not fair. It's not fair. I think I want the hood range to match the, try it the other way. Wait, are you a genius? Hold on. Wait, are you saying like remove? Hold on. There. Oh, God. Okay, so this is the flower one. That's good. This one. Actually, oh, I bet you how we do it will be like this. Hold on. So we'll go like this. Add so that it's in here. But then we probably have to remove right away. There we go. Okay. So we're adding and removing. Like that. Yep. Thank you. I'm gonna remove this out actually and bring it to the edge of the counter. I did it the wrong way. Like this. Yay! Forever looking for workarounds. InZOI is one giant workaround. Okay, where are my... Is this the one that was just square? Okay. Now we go back here. This. Ah. Haha. That's how this works. There we go. Oh my god. So you just have to undo, redo. Undo, redo. All right, well, that's going in the list of things to keep in mind. Okay. So silly. And then I think for the wall finishes, I would rather go this way and then here. Actually, I might make this all one. It's so tedious to do it this way, but you know. Hold. One day we'll be able to click and drag, I'm sure. One day. And I'll just do this whole wall here. I think that's probably what they're gonna move towards at some point, is to be able to click and drag this whole thing, but for now. Here. Lighter and a little bit more yellow. There we go. And then we'll change the scale to be smaller. I kind of wish that the flowers were just a little bit further apart, but that's okay. Trying to decide if I should have added this. It's such a small amount of wall. I think I am. Could try custom prompting floral wallpaper. Oh. I'll give it a try. I like the photo prompts a little bit more for... Oh, shoot. I like them a little bit more for... Hold on. I messed it up. Damn it. Whatever, I'll just do it this way manually. There we go. I don't remember what scale I did this at. Yeah, I could try. I mean, any excuse to use the AI generator. We'll see what happens. Wildflowers. I'll see what happens. Delicate floral pattern with tiny flowers spaced 6 inches apart. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm not super optimistic. I really, really like doing this for art and stuff though, because I feel like it's really fun, but I just don't feel like it's very good at doing simple textures. So we'll see. Because what I have in my mind is a little bit more simple. So, we'll see. Actually, wait, I don't hate this. Wait, I don't hate this one. Hold on. Is it repeating though? Because does the AI... I don't know if the AI prompt is really good at repeating textures. Actually, this recognizes it as a room now. So, oh wait, but I don't want to lose my other fixed... Hold on. I'll try it. I'll try it. But if it's not repeating... Oh no, it gives me the custom shadow issue. I'll survive with the roses. I think. Is that the only floral one that they have? What, why? I don't... I still... It's too shadowy. I don't like this. I'll survive without it. I will. There's something wrong with my settings. Yes, there is. There is. I need to figure it out. It makes me really sad because I do feel like I seem to be the only one that has this issue that I talk to. It's heartbreaking. It is. I feel like it limits a lot of the design. Yeah. Makes me sad. Okay, so back to, I think we'll stick with the white backsplash for now. I want to see if we can do some shelves even over the fridge, maybe here. But look at how dark this is at the top. I got a question. Do you have a gaming monitor with VSync? Yes? Question mark? Hold on, let me check my... I don't know if I know the model of my monitor even. It is a gaming monitor. I'll need to check off stream. The info tab doesn't say which model it is. If Krish was in the chat, he would know, but I know he is not. He is on his way home from work at this time, so this has hooks on it, so I feel like it's kind of weird to put above here. But a lot of these other shelves are just a little bit too, like I could do custom shelves. Basic wooden wall shelf, like these aren't so bad. My big thing is that I wish that these objects could be just like scaled a little bit. Like it looks like in Paralyze, when Paralyze comes out, you can take a table, for example, and then like drag the length of it that you want. I wish we would have that with shelves. Or if there was like half-sized shelves. Like everything in InZOI so far seems to be a very specific size. And they all seem very wide. You know what I mean? Scaling objects would be nice. One day soon, I hope. Like even like this is really cute. But this column here really throws it off. TBH. I'm not really sure what to do here. Because I think a wall of shelves would make the most sense. I think maybe I can get away then just using a plain shelf without supports. Obviously not on this lower part, but if we just do something like this, I guess we can probably overlap the shelves. And can I even do them in wood? No. See, I don't really like this either. I just don't know if white is it. From the videos I watched about the update, they're focused on the gameplay side of things. I think that is fair considering how the largest criticism that they've received is that there's nothing to do in the gameplay. So once I realized how, I don't want to use the word vapid, but how lacking the gameplay was, it made a lot more sense to me. It instilled a lot more patience for me, I guess, that a lot of the build quirks are gonna probably be a little bit slower to address because they have a different priority, which I guess is fair. I want this up just like a hair. Here. And then we'll copy this one and bring it over here. And then I'll just like clutter the heck out of this. We'll just throw a ton of stuff on it. Let me change the wood finish though so that it matches the... Oh, I want it to match the countertops, but I'm losing my swatches again. Hold on. Here. I think the lack of content is better fixed by adding online play so people can roleplay. I could see how that could be in their on their radar to do, but I can understand, like, I think that just adds, would that not add another layer of complexity to it? Like, at least right now, with some of the weird finicky issues and stuff, it seems to be easier to fix those quirks quicker if it's all not online. I think someone's gonna mod it in and make mod servers. Oh, I'm sure. Without a doubt. I think it'll be really cool to see. I'm actually quite excited for that, to be honest. Honestly, as far as the farmhouse kitchens go, I'm feeling pretty good where we're going with it. And I think I'm kind of at the point where I just want to clutter the heck out of it. Even just taking it to the dining room side, though, too. Obviously, we have a couple things. I want to do some light fixtures above there and a light fixture above here. Question, though, that I'm going back and forth on. Do we put a rug below the dining table? So I would say it's probably more rustic to not. Or if we do, it's a really simple rug. There might not even be one that fits actually in a nice scale. But yeah, I do think the potential for the online aspect of InZOI is huge. Honestly, actually, I never really looked into it. Is there good rugs on canvas? Because I feel like area rugs on canvas would be so good because rugs are so specific to the room and the size that you want them to be in. It would make a lot of sense to do them in canvas so that we can scale them when we place them down. I'm gonna check what we got for area rugs here because this seems super easy to do. We'll just go for most popular. But yeah, I think if they could nail down a good coastal, no. If they could nail down a good way to play, like to roleplay online, I could also see it becoming another content stream, which I think would be really cool to see too. It'd be like GTA roleplay, but like less crime oriented. Actually, I don't know what kind of roleplay would originate from InZOI. I know that Roblox has Bloxburg, which is also kind of a way for people to roleplay online in a life sim. But I'm not too familiar with, I guess, how it's going. Okay, I do low-key kind of like the woven one, but I'm scared that it's gonna... the coastal part is gonna throw it off. I'm gonna try. It might just look flat. We'll find out. We'll see. The weaves look like hair. Yeah, it might not be good. Hi, Stormy. Trauma memories of Second Life. I never tried Second Life, but I heard that it was wild. I heard that it was wild. I spent most of my years in... did anyone play Habbo Hotel? Because I was very devout in Habbo Hotel RP. It was too many hours of my life. But I have to imagine it probably wasn't too dissimilar from Second Life. I think Habbo Hotel just had a little bit more of a PG nature about it. I might be wrong in that, though. I might be wrong in that assessment. Wait, where did my rug go? I just downloaded it. Where'd it go? Am I blind? Oh, one sec. Be right back. Wait, be right back. I forgot that I had an engagement in 7 minutes. And Chris just reminded me. He just got home. So I gotta go. I gotta go. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I will say though, in terms of life updates, my crazy chaotic work project is finally, deadline has passed and I am a free elf now. So I will be able to stream more again. I'll be able to stream more again. I will update my schedule on my YouTube, my YouTube community tab, as well as my Instagram if you want to keep up. So sorry for the abrupt ending, guys. I totally forgot. I should have remembered, but thank you so much for hanging out and have a good rest of your weekend. Bye.